Welcome to my first screencast on updating themes. This screencast is designed for network users, Ning network users, who already have access to their source code and who are able to edit their PHP files and upload theme CSS files and graphics files. The theme we're going to upload today onto a Ning site, is this theme. I call it Hawaii, simply because over here it has this lovely Hawaiian shirt type image. So, you would no doubt have already downloaded the zip file for this, and the zip file is, if you haven't already found it, at skins.ning, my apologies, skins4.ning.com. Enter the forum and you'll see this theme listed within the I think it's, here we go, skins for download, Hawaii theme. Okay, so we've downloaded our zip file, and our zip file is currently sitting on our hard drive. We've extracted all of the details. What we need to do now is upload it. Ning actually provides a very handy site editor. The site editor, I'll show you that in 2 seconds, but the site editor, you can find the instructions for accessing the site editor from help.ning.com/ and question mark p equals 672. That takes you to this page here, and as you can see, well, actually I won't bother reading that out to you. We'll go straight to the site. Here you go. This is the site editor for one of my Ning networks, which is my test network. You'll notice at the top of the page here we have a code box which allows you to create directories, create files and upload files, and within that we've got some directories and we've got some files. Further down we've got roles, and then we've got URL mappings. What we're going to do, we're going to start by making sure that our theme can actually be selected by our users. What we need to do for that is we need to edit one of the PHP files, specifically a file called index_appearancehelper.php, I believe. That file allows you to type in the name of a new theme, which then becomes available to your users within the manage. So if I go back to this, the file that you will be, or the theme that you'll be uploading, will then become available from this area here of your network manager. So let's just go back. We're going to click on widgets, and then within index, and then lib, and helpers. You'll notice the second file down is called index_appearancehelper. Now I'll just clarify again. From the top directory you click on widgets, then index, then lib, and then helpers. And within that you find index_appearancehelper.php. Click that. That automatically brings us to the editing pane, which allows you to change some of the details within that file. I will warn you, this is a PHP file. You do not want to be making too many changes to this file unless you know what you're doing. But if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see an array is created which is called theme names. Now this is really interesting. If you look, for example, under the word simple, we've got blue jeans, espresso, sunshine, pistachio, etc. These are existing themes that you have access to. What we want to do is we want to add our new theme. Now our new theme name is called Hawaii. So start with a single quote, Hawaii, end it with a single quote and a comma. These are very important. The single quotes and the comma allow the PHP file to actually read this particular part of the code that you've just changed, and allows your Hawaii template, your Hawaii theme, to appear within that theme manager that we showed you earlier. So, save the file, and now we'll just click cancel to go back to our things, and we'll scroll back up to our default directory, our root directory. Okay, so we're back at the top again. Now what we need to do is we actually need to add the graphics files, and we need to add the CSS files. So to find those, we click XN Resources, and now we want widgets. Within that, it's a little bit convoluted, but follow with me. We click Index. See, now we have a CSS folder and a graphics folder. We also have a JavaScript and an SWF folder, but we're going to ignore both of those for the moment. I'll start with the graphics, just because this is nice and interesting and it gives you something more to look at other than just the site editor. Within the graphics folder, you've got action bar, button, etc., etc. Right down the very bottom of all the directories, we've got themes. If we click that, this is a list of all of the graphics files for the various themes. Now, start at the top, we've got the directories. Each directory contains the images that are actually used in the theme. Further down, we have a little PNG file for each theme. So, for example, if I click the berlin.png, this is the screenshot that you see in your Appearance Manager. So, the first thing we want to do is upload a new file for here. So let's go, I've already got the folders already open, so if I go graphics and Hawaii PNG, and I'll upload that. Now, a little bit further down, when we get to the, here we go, here's our Hawaii PNG. This is the screenshot file, and there you go, that's the file that will, that's the image that will appear within your Appearance Manager. So, now we'll go back up and we'll create a directory. Now the directories for your themes must be named exactly as you named it in the Appearance Helper PHP file. So we click Create Directory, and a little bit further down, here it is, Hawaii. Now we'll just upload the images that we have for that particular theme. We'll start with our nav image, upload that, so there we go, and now we'll upload the header image. Voila. And I'll just scroll back up a couple of directories back to our CSS folder. And now we'll add the CSS files for our Hawaii theme. So, within the CSS file you'll see that we don't have any directories. All of our theme CSS files are listed here alphabetically. Each theme has either one or two CSS files. The first one, for example, 8bit.css, or active.css, or artdeco.css. These are the default theme style sheets. Every default theme style sheet is basically the same except for colors, fonts, and images that are used. Any styles that you want to add to a template, to a theme, that are different from that default need to go into the custom style sheet. So let's upload our Hawaii styles. We have to CSS folder, open and upload, and then we'll upload our custom. Upload, and scrolling down, here they are, Hawaii CSS and Hawaii custom CSS. So that was relatively easy. And just to recap again, the CSS files are under the folder XN Resources, then Widgets, then Index, then CSS, and then the folder Themes. So if I scroll back up again, back to the root folder, I'll just very quickly, so we're in the root folder again. The first file that we edited was the index appearance helper, which was found by going through widgets, blah blah blah, and the graphics and the CSS files are found in XN resources, blah blah blah. So we've uploaded our theme. That was as simple as that. Let's head on back to my test site hit reload on the page. And somewhere in here, if we've done it right. We have indeed. Here it is. Hawaii. Now I can select Hawaii. Notice that in the bottom section, everything has changed. So I have now selected the Hawaii theme. I click Save. There you go. My theme has now changed. I'm now using the Hawaii theme. So, thank you for listening.